Hello, Astrals. Let's get into the years-old discussion about Itzy's, Yuna, and the whole hip pads rumor. Before I start, my iPad is broken, so I'm editing long-form videos on my phone for the first time. Normally, I use my iPad for everything, so this is an experiment. Since editing will be harder, I'm planning to make videos focused on one topic. Also, I'm literally at 6-7 subscribers. Don't let me end 2025 with my sub count as a meme. Subscribe, please. Disclaimer. I bring no hate to the idols mentioned in this video. I also possibly just yapped the whole video. Anyway, this whole Yuna hip pads topic is nothing new. I'm not the first to talk about it, and definitely won't be the last. Ever since Itzy's debut, Yuna has received extra attention on her visuals as the group's main visual. But the amount of discourse about her body, even when she was still a teenager, has always been excessive and honestly creepy. People obsess over whether she had surgery or wore hip pads, and it's ridiculous. I'll be real. Sometimes in certain outfits, it does look like she might be wearing padding. That's not a crime. And no one is claiming she's the flattest person alive. Yuna possibly has naturally wide hips. She's worn low-rise jeans multiple times, and you can clearly see her shape. And with low-rise jeans, you can't really hide hip pads anyway. I'm also not saying she's 100% natural or 100% altered because the truth is, we don't know these idols. Only they know what they've done or haven't done. But what's irritating is that people have been talking about her hips for years. When I tried searching for when these rumors started, I couldn't give a consistent answer. ChatGPT and Google I said it began around the You Go Girl performance. Reddit said it blew up after the 2022 Mama Awards. Personally, I swear the rumors started way earlier, but I could be wrong since I wasn't really into Itzy in their debut anyway. Either way, let's assume somewhere between 2020 and 2022, meaning people have been repeating the same discussion for about 3 years. Yuna was about 17 to 19 years old when these rumors started. And for 3 years, y'all have been staring at a young woman's hips like it's a true crime investigation. Don't you have other things to do? Get a job. Do your homework? Touch grass. Why are you speculating about a teenager's body? For MIGZs, I get that you want to defend her, but haters will never listen. You could show them the clearest proof in the world and they'd still scream surgery. The only good way to defend her now is to make sure she sees more love than hate because Yuna has gone through a lot. When I first followed Itzy during Wannabe, she was obviously so bright and bubbly. Over time, she's clearly toned down because of all the unnecessary comments and scrutiny. She deserves kindness. Something else I want to address. Most articles about Yuna focus on her body more than anything else. Search her name and half the results revolve around her appearance, whether positive or negative. It's dehumanizing. Idols are still people. They don't deserve to be objectified or attacked like this. Let's talk specifically about some outfits. There's that Inha University event where she wore those jeans. Yes, it looks like she could have been wearing padding. Let's look at this video where the same jeans are worn. Credits to Anna Lee, by the way.
A while ago, Yuna from Itzy kind of went viral for her appearance in this music festival. She's a very slim frame. Her hips kind of looked unnaturally wide, and so it got people talking. Especially because when she debuted compared to now, she looked a lot smaller in frame. I've seen so many online comments being like, she must have gotten a BBL or it's hip filler. And we don't know what the real story is there. But on Korean online shopping stores, these kind of hip padded jeans are all the rage. On the inside, on both sides, they have this thick padding in here. Let's see if it will give me this huge hourglass shape. Okay, so this is me in just normal leggings. There is zero padding in here. I am a gym girly, so I try to grow my glutes. So this is me in just normal leggings. So I think they definitely make a difference. My hips don't usually sit this low on the leg. So yeah, the wide part comes much lower, therefore making you have this much more hourglass shape. Yeah, she probably has even crazier, more stuffing in hers than mine. Oh my god. I look like Kim Kardashian from the back. In my opinion, they look a bit unnatural. Like, I don't know if I could actually wear this outside without feeling like a fool. This looks crazy to me. But yeah, what do you guys think?
So as you can see in the video, those jeans she wore were literally trending in Korean stores at the time. Trends exist, and of course, stylists are going to dress idols and what's popular. Maybe it's just me, but that seems like basic common sense. And yes, Yuna probably had more padding than the creator who tried on the same jeans. So maybe she was wearing a lot of padding for that event. But if it was a trend, why are people acting like it's some huge scandal? Haters love to jump in like, see, I knew she was faking. Please shut up. It was a styling trend, not a crime. And honestly, while the padding looked a bit unnatural, it wasn't bad or wrong. It was a styling trend, not a crime. And honestly, while the padding looked a bit unnatural, it wasn't bad or wrong. Wearing padding isn't the issue. The real problem is that Yuna probably feels insecure because people watch her body like a hawk and nitpick every little thing. That would make anyone insecure. So if you're still dragging her over padding from a trending outfit, please just stop. Maybe she felt insecure. Maybe all the comments lowered her self-esteem. Or maybe she just wanted to wear them for fun. We don't know. And all of these reasons are understandable. And for the You Go Girl performance, she addressed the hip pad rumors once during Radio Star and said, "I think you'll know if you watch the performance." Some say she avoided the question, but personally, I think she was indirectly saying she wasn't wearing padding since low-rise jeans and hip pads don't mix. Some people also claim she might have had a BBL or other procedures. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. We genuinely cannot know. Which brings me to the main point of today. Stop talking about idols' bodies like they're public property. Negative or positive comments can both cross the line. There was even a time Yuna deleted an Instagram post because people left such creepy comments. There's a huge difference between complimenting someone and sounding like a 50-year-old stranger objectifying her. If I were her and saw those comments, I'd be terrified. She can't tell whether someone from another country is joking or being genuinely gross. I also want to address something else. People keep saying, look at Yuna when she debuted. She wasn't that curvy back then, but she is now. So she must have had plastic surgery. She was a kid when she debuted, a literal teenager. Her body was still developing, and of course, it was going to change. That's what happens to every human being. Our bodies don't stay the same. I was one of the skinniest kids ever, and now as a teenager, I'm not as skinny anymore. That's normal. It's not rocket science. It's basic common sense. Just because she's an idol doesn't mean she's magically exempt from normal human growth. Acting like natural body changes are proof of surgery is ridiculous. So please respect idols. Don't gossip about their bodies, don't degrade them, and don't worship them in a creepy way either. There are boundaries on both sides, and K-pop fans consistently cross them. We don't know if Yuna wears hip pads. We don't know if she's had surgery. What we do know is that she's a human being who deserves respect and protection. Quick update. Yuna is officially releasing a full album on March 26th, and I'm genuinely so happy about it. Her song Yet But had such bright, bubbly energy. It was really cute and fit her perfectly. I'm really curious about what direction she'll take for this album, whether she stick to that fun, bubbly vibe or explore something more mature. Either way, I'm excited to see what she does. I do feel a little conflicted posting this video when there's something so positive coming up, but at the same time, it's 2026, and I think it's important to start acknowledging things that deserve to be acknowledged. That's all I wanted to say. That's all for today, Astrals. In case you didn't know, I was actually on a hiatus. My O-level exams are finally over. It's a public national exam in Singapore. You can look it up if you want. Now that I'm done, I'm officially free, and I really wanted to get back into editing and sharing my thoughts. I'll try to edit more videos if my phone doesn't crash on me. See you soon.